How's everybody doing today? This is Captain Jim from Tail Wrap Sport Fishing out here in Montauk. Today I'm going to demonstrate a method that I've come up with to fillet tuna that seems to work pretty good. All you need is a 9-inch thin bladed knife. This is a Dexter Russell 2333-9. And what I'm going to do is how to show you how to fillet this where there's almost no meat waste whatsoever. So the way we start, you're going to come up about 5 or 6 finlets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the meat here in the back of the tail is mostly sinew, so you're really not wasting much. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut the tail off, snap it off. You can use a serrated knife. This also is a Dexter. Just cut the tail off. Now you have the backbone right here. The meat is separated into 4 sections. It's very easy. Just take the knife, run it right with the backbone, a little bit of an angle. You can see the angle. Come up the backbone and just lightly cut. Now you're going to cut with the blade cutting outward from the skin instead of inwards. What this does is it gives you an exact cut right along the spine. Also, if you use this 9-inch knife, you can measure out 9 inches on the fish, which is also about the size of a 1-gallon Ziploc bag. So if you give it a cut like this, we ran the knife up one way. Now we're going to come back the opposite direction. You can see they have a spinal bone here too. Come up till you hit that bone, just turn the knife up. Very easily, it comes right up. You can see how easily it cuts. Right? One solid piece. Now, see how that flaps out? It's one beautiful fillet, no knife marks on it. If you look at the rib, the bone structure here, very close to the bone. So we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Going to come up first, cutting along that bone. We're going to go back in. Okay, holding the knife again at a slight angle. You'll feel the knife blade hit the bone, and just come right up. And then you have a perfect piece that falls right out. Sometimes there's a little membrane here in the stomach on the smaller fish. You just cut right through it. That's a rib bone right there. Look at that, perfect piece. Gonna just roll the fish over. Same procedure. Come in along the backbone, stick the knife in. You'll feel the bone on this lateral line. Just bring the knife right up. Straight up, perfect. Measure them up again. About 9 inches. Cut across sideways. They have it divided. I'm going to stick the knife in again. And now we're going to come down along the rib bones again, cutting out of the skin instead of in towards the skin. And that piece will just roll right out. Come in again, come up. There you go, another beautiful fillet. You can see there's almost no meat wasted. The knife blade runs right along the bones, giving you a perfect cut. Do the same thing on the bottom here. Trying to keep my arm out of the way of the video. Just push it up, give it a slice. Come up along the back. And what you're cutting through is the bloodline here too, so you're not really losing anything. And then it comes right out. There you go, another perfect piece. Now what you can do is you roll it over. Got a little bit of blood here. Let's wash that off. So you can see. Okay, now you're going to take the serrated knife. You're going to cut the backbone off again. Cut through the ribs. I mean, as you can see, there's almost no waste there. No wasted meat. You do the same procedure again. Measure up. This fish is a little small, so we're going to go right to the gill plate. I'll give it a cut. around his gills. And this method works excellent for any size tuna. Okay. Once again, you can see the backbone, the spine. You can see the 4 quadrants of meat. Take the knife, stick it right in on an angle, and you're just going to follow the bones right along the back. Sometimes you have to use a serrated knife because the skin gets a little thicker on the dorsal fin. Okay, cut through there. I've got that cut. I'm going to come back in, hit the bone here in the center, turn the knife up, come straight through. Okay, look at that beautiful piece of meat. No hacking, no chopping. See, look at that, almost perfect. Once again, I'm going to stick the knife in on the other side, come right up along the lateral line, cut it that way. You go in with the knife, you can feel the bone, hit it. Now the nice thing about this method is when you get up here where the toro is, it'll all just roll out in one piece. And you come in here, cut through that meat, and come through. Now there's a stomach cavity, right? We're not cutting anything in there, so we get no bile on the meat. And there's the toro. Look at that, beautiful. Cuts right through. One solid slab. Okay? There's all his guts and stuff. We can eat those right in there. Right sideways again. Cut behind the toro. Okay. Cut that way. And cut this way. I'm just going to repeat the procedure all over again. There's the spinal bone. You just stick the knife in. Okay, see the angle I'm going in with the knife? Go as far up as I can, turning the knife upwards, coming right along that bone line. That way, I'm going to go back in, turn the knife a little sideways, bring it across. And the nice thing is cutting the skin from the inside out, it cuts a lot easier. Now you can have one small bone structure up here that you can just cut with the serrated knife. And look at that. Look at the way that that meat falls right out. Look at that. Perfect slab. Looks like a sushi chef cut it. All right, one more time. Going along the backbone. Straight up along the lateral line. Turn the knife sideways. Now, don't keep your hand here. I'm just doing this for demonstrations of videos. I'm going to come through. Okay, we're through. Cut the little bone structure up here on the top. Back to our skinny bladed knife. Everything rolls right out. There's the stomach again. Right in the toro here. I'm going to cut it. There you go. I mean, take a look. There's almost no meat wasted whatsoever. We have his gut pile, and that is the end of that.